Alright everybody, we're going to do my 5th game of my original run of the 1987 DOS version of Jeopardy, in which so far I have picked up $54,200 in cash. And I have to admit, in this run, Final Jeopardy has really not been too kind to me. It's been kind of tough on me, but you know what? Nonetheless, I've still managed to pick up over $54,000 in cash. Let's see how I do in Game 5. We have Keith, and we have Glenn facing me today. Here we go. As I try to add on my $54,200. Category I'm going to start things off with will be cats for 100. Fictional fat cat who starred in 4 books on paperback top 10 at once. Who is Garfield? Cats for 200. This term for an assemblage of lions refers to their dignity. What is a pride? Cats for 300. Prehistoric cat with 7-inch fangs, known as Smilodon. What is a mastodon? That is incorrect. Well, I'm down to, no money, but it's early. Let's see if Glenn knows this one. Oh, a saber-toothed tiger. Saber-toothed tiger, correct. Glenn, you now have your first bit of cash. You get to make the next selection as we go on. Testing metal for 300. In 1986, uranium was found to have this property. Glenn. Radioactivity. Correct. Double your money to $600, and you make the next selection, Glenn. 3-letter words for 200. A particularly dense one can be as thick as pea soup. What's a fog? 3-letter words for 100. A crowd, or slang for a gang of criminals. What's a mob? 3-letter words for 300. Precedes head, stripe, and ball. Keith. Pin. Pinhead, pinstripe, pinball. Yep. Alright, you got the next selection, Keith. Roaring 20s for 400. After Teapot Dome scandal, this president said, "My God, this is a hell of a job." Who was Calvin Coolidge? That is incorrect. In the hole at minus 100. Oh boy. President was Warren Harding. Warren Harding. Roaring 20s for 300. Widespread breaking of this federal law led to rise of racketeering. Keith. Wrong. What is prohibition? Out of the hole. Roaring 20s for 100, please. Finally have some cash again. Color used to describe Tuesday, October 29th, 1929. What is black? The Roaring 20s for 200. (1923's top hit song was said, "Yes, we have none of these." Glenn. What are bananas? That's correct. Money Matters for 400. The building on the back of a $10 bill. What is the White House? That is incorrect. Down to minus 100 yet again, huh? Not doing too good. Keith. Wrong. You're at minus 400. False. Everybody lost out on that one. We're looking for the U.S. Treasury. U.S. Treasury. Testing your metal for 200. The core metal sandwiched in quarters and dimes. What is... Copper? You got it. Test your metal for 100. This California boom began in 1848 and peaked in 49. What is the gold rush? A test your metal for 400. This precious record is awarded for an LP that sells over 1 million copies. What is a platinum record? And test your metal for 500. Silver sulfide is the chemical name for this annoying substance. Keith. Tarnish. Correct. And you have some cash once again. Got the next election. Roaring 20s for 500. Batted after Babe Ruth on the Yankees' fabled Murderers Row. Who is Lou Gehrig? Correct. $1,100. Money Matters for 100. Coin equivalent to 4 bits. What is a quarter? That is incorrect. Glenn. 50 cents. Three-letter words for 400. A pointed instrument for making holes in leather or wood. What is an awl? A three-letter words rather for 500, please. To inquire presumptuously or to raise with a lever. To pry, yep. That's correct. Go ahead, Glenn, you get the next selection. Money Matters for 200. Monetary unit of Israel, Ireland, Egypt, and Britain. What is the pound? Money Matters 300. The denomination of currency is sometimes referred to as a C note. What is $100? $100, yeah, that's correct. And Money Matters for 500. The profession of Milton Friedman and Elliot Janeway. What are economists? Correct. Let's go with cats for 400, please. The Isle of Man produces this tailless breed of cat. What's a Manx? Cats for 5. Largest type of cat in the Americas. What is the jaguar? Correct. Let's take sports for 100, please. If you convert the 7-10 split, you get a spare in this sport. What is bowling? 200. Infuriated Hitler by winning gold medals in track at the 1936 Olympics. Glenn. Jesse Owens. Correct. This was first known as mushball, kitten ball, or indoor baseball. What is softball? 400. This leg of horse racing's Triple Crown is held in New York. What is the Belmont Stakes? Now the last clue. The Australian crawl will get you somewhere in this sport. What is cricket? That is incorrect. So I'm going to finish the Jeopardy round with 3,600, but at least I'm doing better than how I did earlier in the Jeopardy round. Glenn. Swimming, yeah. So Glenn, you're up to 1,700. Keith, you have 100, so you're going to go first in Double Jeopardy. Where are we going? Stay calm for 400. Describes a multiple bone fracture. What is compound? Stay calm for 200. Berlioz and Brahms were two of the 19th century's greatest. What are composers? Stay calm for 600. It's the military rank and title of the president. What is commander-in-chief? Stay calm for 800. Fruit stewed or cooked in a syrup, usually served as a dessert. What is a compote? And stay calm for 1,000. Daily double. You have $5,600, Aubrey. How much you gonna put at risk? 4,400. Whoa. Gutsy move. This will put you at $10,000 if you're right. Here's the clue in Stay Calm. It's the act or process of understanding. What is comprehending? Comprehension! That's correct! $10,000. Let's take medicine for 200. 2-letter abbreviation for a prescription. What is RX? Let's take medicine for 400. Instrument used to listen to sounds of the body, especially the heart. What's a stethoscope? Let's go with medicine for 600. Quinine is the traditional cure for the symptoms of this tropical disease. What is seasickness? That is incorrect. But I still have $10,000, so I'm doing better. Keith. Tropical disease is malaria. Oh, yeah. So Keith goes up to $700. Charles going by 1,000. We go to the next clue. Scotland for 400. Most famous of Shakespeare's Scottish kings. Keith. Nope. That is incorrect. Macbeth. Macbeth. Nicknames for 800. Heavyweight boxing champion called the Brown Bomber. Glenn. That is incorrect. Keith. Nope. You're in the hole at minus 500. Looking for Joe Louis. Joe Louis. Starts with F for 800. Bach wrote the toccata and this in D minor. What's a fugue? Starts with F 200. It precedes arrest and teeth. What is false? Starts with F 400. One damns with this kind of praise. Faint. Alright, let's go. Starts with F for 600. Petrified remains of an animal or plant. What is a fossil? And starts with F for 1,000. A vacation granted to an enlisted man. Glenn. A furlough. That's correct. Up to $1,900. You have the next selection. Medicine for 800. This doctor specializes in skin diseases. What is a dermatologist? And I'll have medicine for 1,000. Gingivitis is an inflammation of this part of the body. What are the gums? $13,400. Let's go with nicknames for 200. This actor, writer, director has a slight way of success. Who is Sylvester Stallone? Nicknames for 400. Red-haired singer known as the Divine Miss M. Who is Bette Midler? Nicknames for 600. When he was vice president, they called him Fritz to Jimmy Carter's Grits. There's Walter Mondale. Nicknames for 1,000. Britisher George O'Dowd is better known as this. Glenn. Wrong. That is incorrect. Boy George. Alright. Scotland 200. Made with malt and barley, it's Scotland's leading export. What's Scotch? Scotch whiskey. We'll take it. I'll take Scotland for 600. National flower is so called because they grow on heaths. What's a heather? Scotland, 800. The Scottish lass became an international star with the Bond theme For Your Eyes Only. Who is Sheena Easton? That's correct. Let's go to Scotland for 1,000. Give a daily double. You have a big lead right now. You have 15,600. How much of that do you want to put at risk? 1,400. Okay, you'll have $17,000 if you respond correctly. Here's the clue. Lively dance named for mountainous region in Scotland. What is the Highland? No, sorry. Down to 14,200. We were looking for the Highland Fling. You had to add on to it. Myths and Legends, 200. King Arthur's magician and tutor. He lived backward in time. Who is Merlin? 400, please. It proceeds, I smell the blood of an Englishman. What is fee fi fo fum? That is incorrect. Well, nonetheless, it looks like I'm going to be around for Final Jeopardy because I have a massive lead with $14,000. Glenn doesn't know! Keep playing like this, Glenn. You might not be around for Final Jeopardy. Keith. It is fee fi fo fum. So I misspelled fo. Well, Keith, you have some cash again. Well, no, you don't. You're not out of the hole yet. Next clue. 800. Twin of Remus. He is the legendary founder of Rome. Who is Romulus? 600. This archer is the national hero of Switzerland. Who is William Tell? Now the last clue. Keith, gotta get this right to stay in the game. When he flew too close to the sun, the wax in his wings melted. Glenn. Icarus. So Glenn, you have 1,500. I have 15,400. And Glenn and Keith, I'm sorry, but you will not be around for Final Jeopardy. And it looks like I'll be doing a 6th game as well. Let me go ahead and write that down right now. Come on in, Tiger. The category is the 7 Seas. How much do I want to risk? 400 only. Here's the clue. This inland sea marks the lowest point on the Earth's surface. What is the Dead Sea? And I finally get a Final Jeopardy right. So I win $15,800 for a 5-game winnings total of $70,000. Not bad. In case you missed that total, ladies and gentlemen, I have a 5-game winnings total of $70,000. I get to come back for a 6th game, and I'll see you all for my next video coming soon. Catch you later, everybody.